Hello and welcome back to Flip FIFA, and it's been an amazing story so far this season. Hopefully you're enjoying the format as we make these changes. But still yet to be defeated in Football League 2. We're sitting atop of the table on 35 points with Spurs and Watford nipping at our heels. We want to continue that run of form, and we'll go through, and there'll be a highlights package coming right up, and then a couple of live games towards the end of the month. Let's just get straight into the highlights. Here we go. Start this highlights package off with a FA Cup round 1 encounter, travelling to the King Power Stadium to take on Leicester City. I wasn't too worried about this kind of cup competition. We need to reserve our strength to try and get forward in this league, but Coulthurst got taken down in the box in the 27th minute. Pestrin would pump it home to give us a 1-0 lead after 28 minutes. He took the penalty as we basically sent out the reserves team. But we got the 1-0 lead. Then in just before half-time, Payne would fire off to Boswick, forward inside to Oztuma, took the shot, blocked, and Boswick was there just to pick it up, and somehow he smashes it in and made it 2-0 to Peterborough United before half-time. In the 76th minute, well, it was all Brighton, just got through our defensive line, and Mahrez with an absolute bullet from inside the box, finally got one past Watmore. So they got one back at 2-1, but we ran out victors with a 2-1 victory. 9 shots to 6. The next game, we're back at the Abax Stadium, back in League 2, and we're hosting West Brom, still undefeated in League 2. And John O'Taylor, straight after half-time, went on an absolute insanity run. I've never seen anything like this. He cut back perfectly and smashed it straight at the keeper. It went in. We did nothing in the first half, and all of a sudden, John O'Taylor must have had a few lines of coke at half-time. I'm not too sure what he's been on. But he took off like a greyhound at the races, cut back perfectly and smashed it in. And that's how the game would finish, 8 shots to 4, 3 points in the bank for Peterborough United. The next game, we travelled to Moulton Road to take on Huddersfield. Now, I thought this one might have been a little bit easier, but we still sent out a predominantly first-strength team. But inside a minute 30, it was Billy Knott, just turned on it. And with a Traore Kone-esque slide kick shot to the top left corner, gave us the lead. And it was quite surreal what was happening here for Peterborough. We are just absolutely dominating this season and scoring really, really easy goals for some reason. Whether teams are sending out half-assed teams or rubbish goalkeepers, I'm not too sure. And I honestly had to go and check the settings because, I mean, that was a fantastic goal from Billy Knott. You're not going to take that away from the lad, but I was just like, what is going on here? We are just getting handed everything on a silver platter. So I quickly went in, checked the sliders. They're all at 50. And we just played on. And that's where the game finished. Just a 2-minute goal, and then the rest was pretty boring. Final game of this highlights package was back at the Abax Stadium, hosting Bournemouth. And in the 9th minute, they put in a free kick. Watmore failed to react. And Bournemouth taking first blood here. And, well, still yet to lose a game in League 2. Bournemouth took the lead, and we really needed to find our way back into this one, wanting to keep that 0 in the losses column. But what a free kick this was from Bournemouth. Just took the wall, and Watmore really slow to react. Just before halftime, though, Aussie slipped one inside to Christo. Christo went down quicker than a $2 hooker in the box, and we got a penalty. John O'Taylor stepped up, smashed it home, and we're at level peggings at halftime. So back in the game, looking to push on forward, but it was Bournemouth who took off. We were looking a little bit tired. No one could pick us up. Wilson and Baldwin got pulled out of position. They came streaming through. Wasn't sure if he was offside, but Gradle finished in the 78th minute to give Bournemouth a 2-1 lead. We had an opportunity in the 90th minute, though. It was Coulthurst. He got into the box. He took the shot and put it wide. And that's how the game would finish at 2-1, our first loss for the season. All right, back to the live games, and we're travelling to Carrow Road to take on Norwich. Just had our first defeat of the season against Bournemouth, losing 2-1. And, well, we played a sort of half-strength side there, and just to give the boys a rest. But everyone seems to be back to full strength, ready for this Norwich game, and we'll want to get back to winning ways. Here's the Norwich side. They've sent Ruddy out as the goalkeeper. Well, hopefully we can get some past here, but Naismith is there as well. Tete Basong, some decent players there in the Norwich side, but we'll be looking to knock them off, get back to winning ways and take 3 points. Here's the starting side for Peterborough. What more still between the sticks? And across the back, we've got Enclave, Baldwin, Oxford, Smith, Forrester and Loftus-Cheek in the midfield, Taylor, Billy Knott and Madison across the mid, and Gonzalez up front. We're still the best defensive team in the league, only letting 10 in. Watford are there with us, and they are top of the table, Watford. So it will be an interesting match when we finally come back up against those lads. Let's get out here. Let's have a win. It's an early corner for Norwich as they push forward to try and get the opening goal. This one's deep into the box, but Watmore's there to make the catch. Rolls out quickly. Madison sees John O'Taylor, and he has been in scintillating form with pace. He gets forward to Christo. Can Christo take the defensive line on? He can. It's Christo one-on-one with the keeper, and Ruddy can't do anything about that one. Christo puts one in. And it's 1-0 to Peterborough United. And it's absolutely insane the form that this team's in. I showed you the sliders there in the highlights package. Nothing going on other than Peterborough playing electrifying football. Christo, near post, OP, doesn't matter, hits the keeper. And Ruddy, well, that was pretty poor defending, pretty poor goalkeeping. It's 1-0 to Peterborough United, and our roll continues. Serious? Come on, boys. You've got to defend better than that. You can't give them one on the fucking line. Oh, Madison missed the challenge. He ran the line perfectly, got the cross in, and not sure what Baldwin was doing there. Watmore, the reactions of an absolute sloth. And they equalise. Norwich. Fuck. Corner for Norwich late in the first half here. And they're starting to attack. Here comes the ball in deep. It's missed everyone. And that's half time at 1-1. Oh, come on! That is a bullshit goal! What the fuck was that? Fuck off! Fucking robbing me here. That is disgusting. Oh, Watmore, what the hell were you thinking, mate? And fucking Smith's gone through to try to Luke hang him in the face. Fuck's sake.
Home side here. They've just kept their noses in front. They're going to need all the support they can
There's
get.
John O'Taylor making his way into the box. Still John O'Taylor. Still John O'Taylor. Oh my God, it is John O'Taylor again. He stands tall in a crisis. That's why he has the captain's armband. He took the game on right there and then. Had the shot, worked the keeper, and still picked up the crumbs to fucking get another goal for the season. He's got about 17 odd now. And it's 2-2. We're not going down without a fight here, Peterborough United. We've only lost one game all season, and that's how we'd like it to stay. An incredible run of form. John O'Taylor with his 17th goal for the season. Unheard of. Unreal. Let's do this. And full time, well, we got back. We played out a draw, and we share the points here at Carrow Road. 4 shots, 3 shots. Not a lot of action, really. They had a lot of possession, but we got back into the game. John O'Taylor with an 8.1. All right, still out on the road, and this time we're at St James's Park to take on Newcastle United. And the boys starting to flutter a little bit here in the last couple of games. The form that sort of carried us so far through the season seems to be dropping away a little bit as the lads get a little bit more tired and a little bit more games under the belt. But they're growing in stature. And we have Newcastle to take on here, who seems to have sent out a little bit of an understrength side, which seems to be the way for a lot of the teams coming up against us. I'm not sure who Darlow is as the goalkeeper, but yeah, keep sending out those mid-strength teams and we'll keep knocking you off. Peterborough United, well, not really many changes here. We're just going to send them out again and see if they can get the job done. All right, 38 yards and it's Madison. There's a red-hot crack. Oh, works the keeper and we've got a corner. Wow. Half-time and it's 0-0 here at St James's Park. Oh, that's great work. Forrester skips around. Forrester, can he finish? Oh, he worked the keeper beautifully, but a good save. Corner for Peterborough. We've made our 3 changes. Everyone's absolutely spent. Oztuma's the man that's come on. Feeds it off to Payne, who's just come on. Oh, what a save from Darlow. Flips it off. Pestrin got a touch. It doesn't matter. Here's Oztuma. Little Aussie works his way into the box, takes the shot, puts it in. 1-0 Peterborough United. Oztuma's come on and made the difference. Gets into the box and smashes it home. This goalkeeper's been up for the challenge. I'm not sure who he is. Some young lad probably. But Aussie just finished that one off clinically. Top right corner. And it's 1-0 to Peterborough United here at St James Park. Split the difference. 1-0. Oh, it's a great ball. It's Christo. Can he set someone up? He finds Madison. Madison to finish. 2-0 Peterborough United. Game over. And, well, we just defended once again. And it's just how we're setting up a lot of our goals. And then waiting for that stream to come running through. It was Madison this time. He finishes it past Darlow. And it makes it 2-0 here at St James Park. A good finish there from Madison. 2-0 Peterborough United, and 3 points pretty much wrapped up here on the road at Newcastle. And there it is, full time. 3 points for Peterborough United on the road, and we start to find our winning form once again. So we only needed the 4 shots. We had a plethora of the possession, which is really interesting because we don't normally. But Newcastle failed to get a shot on target, so that was probably the difference. They laid 14 tackles. We were aggressive, yet defensive. Marcus Madison with an 8.6. Right, U Squad monthly report. Let's have a look through this. And El Habash 70 to 86, Harbe 80 to 86, Tabushi 80 to 86, Vasilev 62 to 80 can be released, Barrios 75 to 93, Josh Fuller 66 overall, 83 to 89, Sitala is at 82 to 88, Barragar 81 to 87, Stoisia 84 to 90. Ramos 78 to 88, Gallardo 70 to 88, Nyako 85 to 91, Stuart Jones 81 to 87, and Xavi Perez 71 to 85. We're going to release him. Monthly scouting update from America. Well, P's still 85. We'll continue to scout him. A 69 reject and an 83 reject. And Scotland, we've got an 81. Tate's dropped to a 78 reject. A 67 reject, a 69 reject, and nothing from Scotland. Right, we have one scout to set out, and from your comments, we've got all these little countries here in the dish. And so let's see where we're sending Kennedy Dawson this 3-month period. And the one that I've pulled out of the hat here is Serbia for any player. So we're going to head off to Serbia. I'm pretty sure we've got enough cash to go there. Serbia's down here. Yes, 3 months, any player. Right, so we finished this one. Just the one loss which we had there against Bournemouth. That was in the highlights package. So we're 1 point behind Watford. But just an unbelievable season so far for Peterborough United. We're just hitting December now, so the next episode will be full December. We'll do a squad report at the end of it, show you how all the other leagues are doing and that kind of thing. And then we'll get ourselves into a transfer window and see if we've got any cash, maybe make some big plays to move some players around. But hopefully you're enjoying the series. Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you've hit that like button for me and subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you next time. I'm Spyron DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. And you, have a good one. Oh, somehow they just leave the ball behind. And it's Toure making a push forward. He's just come on. He's been on the ground all of 30 seconds and he's making a real mischief of himself. It's Toure. Oh my fucking God, what a run from Abdelhak Toure. That was